Want to increase raw male power running through your veins? You may have a big date night tonight. Perhaps you have an important project to finish. Maybe you'd like to reignite the passion in the bedroom. Regardless of your motivation, elevating your male energy is easy if you know how to do it correctly. Certain behaviors foster masculinity development much more than others. Your masculine energy makes you what you are, a man. But how do you increase this masculine energy? Stay tuned and keep watching till the end to see how to keep that masculine energy up. Welcome to Relentless Man. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. Share our channel and look out for our up and coming videos. Do you usually use one or a version of the following phrases? I cannot understand women. I have no idea why they cannot behave normally. I really don't know how to attract women, much less enter into a relationship with one. Neither my friends nor co-workers appreciate me. I feel like a weak man. People in this situation may believe I need more money. What do they do then? They get a new job or begin earning more money. Several months later, nothing has changed. They still are where they are. Then they decide, I need a new car. They get the new car. After 18 months, where are they? Still in the same place. Attracting people, women, and opportunity has nothing to do with what you drive or how you look. It depends on your actions. Rather, it is about creating an air of authority and sincerity, which for most men is masculine energy. Masculine energy doesn't just appear. You can't buy it or get it as a gift. You have to work on it, believe in it, and practice it. This is the Relentless Man Guide to boosting your masculine energy. Number 6. Work out like a man. The one thing that will bring out your masculine energy more quickly than almost anything else is a strenuous workout. That includes lifting heavy weights, doing exercises using just your body weight, and trying out new ways to challenge your body. You will feel a rush of endorphins and a spike in testosterone production, which will cause you to acquire more masculine characteristics and the ability to sweat away all of your stresses when you engage in vigorous exercise. It's beneficial for your health, your sexual drive, and your sense of self-worth. For the most potent surge of masculine vitality, prioritize complex bodyweight movements like squats, deadlifts, pull-ups, and push-ups in your workout routine. Number 5. Be decisive. In most cases, a woman is searching for a man who can provide her with a partnership with defined goals and objectives. Part of it has to do with gender roles, but another part of it has to do with the reality that many women have turbulent emotions and need support from someone else in order to keep those emotions in check. Women are drawn to men who are able to make choices, be consistent with their choices, and formulate strategies on how to achieve their goals. The default state of our planet is one of indecision. Reset that default setting. Get in the habit of making quick choices and sticking to them. Let's say you plan to get up at 6 every morning. Then get out of bed at 6 every morning, irrespective of the ifs, ands, or buts. When you prove to yourself that you can be consistent with smaller choices, your subconscious mind will begin to cooperate with you when it comes to more significant choices that have the potential to significantly alter the path that your life takes. Number 4. Have a clear-cut vision for yourself. The capacity to develop a distinct point of view is one of the most prominent aspects of a man's character. Purpose. Purpose is one of the characteristics that helps to characterize a manly frame of mind. It has a clear direction in mind, and as a result, it makes room for others to follow in its wake. Let's take a fictional character like James Bond, for example. Just being called James Bond isn't enough to help James Bond with the women. Because women are only supporting characters in his movie, he has a lot of luck with them. If a woman wants him, that's great. Even if she doesn't, that's perfectly okay with him. The primary goal has not changed in any way. To summarize, he does not elevate women as a central focus of his vision, and as a result, his behavior reflects that. Creating a larger-than-life, overarching purpose for your life will not only provide you with a reason to get out of bed every morning, but it will also provide you with the fire and drive necessary to establish and pursue goals. To get started, create a mental picture of where you want to be in 1 year, and even 5 years from now. Do it today and start today. Number 3. Be assertive. The ability to voice an opinion, wish, or truth without wavering from your stance as a result of pressure from the outside world is what we mean when we say assertiveness. The ability to be assertive stems from an innate sense of self-assurance as well as a sense of entitlement. Many men struggle with being assertive because they are afraid of not being the nice guy. If we were to say that the sky is blue, it would be quite simple to do so, since it is a truth that is firmly rooted in the actual world. That assertion is one that you might make with complete composure and ease. But what happens if toward the end of a conversation with a woman, you ask her, "What's your number?" Could you say it without any kind of reservation or apprehension? It is significantly more difficult to do so. Why? Because you do not consider yourself to be deserving of her number. What about negotiating a higher salary? Are you convinced that you could explain to your employer the reasons why such a salary increase would be warranted? In this world, you are going to have to put in the effort to get what you want from other people. Begin to educate yourself on how to ask for things with self-assurance and freedom from shame, fear, and guilt. Every single one of the men, from both the past and the present, who we hold in high regard, thought they were deserving of the best things in life. Number 2, learn how to fight. Testosterone is the hormone of sexuality and aggressiveness. Therefore, there is no better way to experience aggression than to deliberately exercise it. Take a martial arts or self-defense class in order to be prepared to defend oneself physically in case of an emergency. It is unhealthy to always believe that you will need to protect yourself and that you cannot trust people. However, being prepared in case you need to defend yourself increases a man's overall feeling of confidence in his demeanor. Fighting or preparing to fight in uncontrolled settings, such as bars or the street, is not masculine energy. It is cowardly energy. Shadow boxing, which consists of throwing punches, elbows, and knees against a fictitious opponent, may also offer you a masculine energy boost. Our number 1 seems so obvious, yet so many of us don't do it, and you'll be shocked at the amount of masculine energy you have after doing this on a regular basis. Number 1, be around other masculine men. Something extraordinary occurs when you are in the company of just other males. You inspire each other's male energy and absorb each other's energies. This is one of the reasons why gangs, fraternities, and sports participation in teams have flourished over the last several decades. It provides men with a socially acceptable framework for interacting with other men without seeming weird. If you feel that your masculine batteries need to be recharged, spending time with other men with no woman in sight can do wonders. This is hard work if you don't have it already, but keeping your masculine energy and frame is just as important as working towards it. In social psychology, frame refers to a person's perception of influence within an encounter. Frame is a cornerstone of social intelligence, and it is hard to portray authentic masculinity without it. In general, frame refers to how you see the environment and yourself inside it. If you have a weak frame, you will be easily pushed about in social settings and susceptible to the ideas of others. Women evaluate males in part because they want to know, is this a man with whom I feel I can be comfortable and secure? If women notice a fragile frame, the game is up. If you have a powerful frame, you will remain steadfast regardless of how often your values are challenged. How to hold on to the hard work you've done. Learn to stand your ground. To build frame and quickly, you must learn how to stand your ground in psychologically taxing circumstances. For example, you approach a woman in a night out. In addition to rejecting you, she humiliates you in front of your friends and her friends. What do? Run away in embarrassment with your tail between your legs? Or shrug your shoulders, smile, and approach the next woman you find attractive? These circumstances and how you react to them are what will show your overall frame. Possess a healthy ecosystem. Consider your life to be an ecosystem. A varied ecosystem can withstand the loss of a few species due to the presence of several other components. A sparse ecology with just a few species is unlikely to support biodiversity. Referring back to the aforementioned example of rejection, you should not be affected by a single rejection. You should have so much going on in your life that it doesn't matter whether a woman rejects you or you have a horrible day at work. Continually improve. No matter what you're doing in life, you should be improving each day. In a year, you ought to be much better. In 5 years, you ought to have made a quantum leap. Never let a single day pass without enhancing at least one aspect of your life. Responding to the invitation to completely embrace your masculinity is difficult if you are a guy who leans towards masculine energy. It is quite a challenge to openly and unabashedly express masculine energy when the dominant social narrative is sit down and shut up. Inside almost every man is a roaring lion that desires to be king. be masculine, and conquer, and most importantly, connect with feminine energy. We urge you to cultivate the zeal that will allow you to live a life which you can be proud of, with all the friends and love you want and deserve. Thank you for watching Relentless Man. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. Share our channel, and look out for our up-and-coming videos. Until next time, guys.